Good evening, and sorry for the delay. Sure, nobody minds too much. I was just, yeah, very late today, losing track of time. How is everyone doing? Oh, and I suppose I should introduce myself. Hello, I am Jim, and this is Barely Competent Gaming. So, how's the sound doing? Everything looking alright? Okay. So I haven't actually properly updated the schedule yet. The actual schedule on as pinned and stuff still includes Monday and Tuesday, which in case you missed it, and you were wondering where I was the last couple of days, which I doubt because the viewing numbers are really low on those days. I'm not sure. I'm still a bit up in the air of what to do with the schedule because there's a number of reasons actually. We're coming to the end of this series. It's not going to be that long. Difficult to say how long. We could do the final ritual, finish in 27. I do want to conquer Lustre. I don't think it's going to take us all that long. I don't know. I mean, like when I say not that long, like we might be another 20 hours sort of thing. But that's that's like a week's worth. One of the things that I've been thinking a lot about what our next series is going to be, and I think about trying Mortal Empires because I think it's a bit more. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. But I mean, like I definitely do want to do some Mortal Empires one. I was originally toying with doing a Nagrand Vortex campaign. Then I went to do the other two races in the Mortal Empires. But I was thinking about skipping the Nagrand for now and go on to the Mortal Empires. I was actually on Monday. I played a little bit. I was just trying out a couple of mods. I've had in my mind that I wanted to do a Mortal Empires campaign for a while, playing as Ungrim Ironfist of the Dwarves, but using a mod so that he starts in Karak-Kadrin. I actually played about 10 hours on Monday with that. I was just making sure, seeing how the mods had updated. It was like what mod I was using to unlock the factions and it moved the lords. But they've got a more vanilla version of it now. I was worried before they were adding too much, and part of me was like, well, and we'll really focus on like trying to defend against chaos, sending armies north and stuff. And it's like, well, maybe we should wait for the Norse update before I do that, which is supposed to be in May, which as best I can tell is late May, supposed to be. But in case you missed it, the Total War Twitter teased out yesterday that as part of that update, they're going to be adding giant slayers for dwarves, which if you don't know is like the normal slayers. I think they're just called slayers in the game, but they're troll slayers, and it's like they kind of slayers try to find a worthy adversary. They're trying to get an honourable death, and they take down some trolls. It's like, well, we could beat trolls easily, so now we go try and take down some giants, and they become giant slayers. And once they've killed a few giants, it's like, well, we could beat them. Let's go and get some dragons. And you keep progressing, and in the final one's a demon slayer, which I guess Ungrim himself falls into that. But they don't have dragon or demon slayers, which will basically be heroes and lords. But they're adding the giant slayers, which makes you think. I mean, it's just a little tease. It's just showing off the unit, but they did say it quite a while ago that they were going to look at, because the original four races, the dwarves, empire, vampire, counts, and orcs, don't have unique starting locations. The original lords, and they said they were going to look at changing that and put in Ungrim in Karak-Kadrin. I could have a feeling. I've just got an impression there's going to be more to this, because there's been quite a while since the last DLC. When you compare it before, I think the fact that they couldn't port the Norse over quite so easily, I think they realised it's like, well, we're going to do more than that, because they already said there would be a Lord's Pack, which in the same kind of vein as like the Grim and the Grave and that kind of thing. So a lot of people were thinking, I don't know, like have a Skaven Lord and a Lizardmen, or Dark Elf or whatever, have a pairing like that. The fact that they're throwing in giant slayers as well, which might be part of a free update, is makes you wonder what else they're doing. Because like, well, then surely not just adding giant slayers. I feel like there might be more to it. But I'm willing to gamble. Well, either way, actually, even if they're just simply adding giant slayers and they're doing nothing. Well, they did say they're actually going to revamp the dwarves a little bit, so I don't know what that means. Are they going to add in rights and stuff for the other Mortal Empires factions, which would be cool. So it seems silly to start that kind of a campaign now. Which is what on Monday I was playing this game. I was like, no, I had to stop myself because no, I want to stream this. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking about trying to squeeze in like a techless Mortal Empires. I've had an idea for this. Essentially, I wanted to call it like trying to form a grand alliance, and we'll use the influence points to make the Empire and Bretonia, and we'll unite the good guy races, sort of thing, and we might send an army into the Empire to help fight off chaos. I think that's my idea. And going with Tekla because he gets the diplomatic bonus with humans, and it kind of fits in, I think, with the lore a little bit. Also, I think it's least likely to be impacted by the patch and stuff that come out. But the idea would be to, because even if they do add another lord, like a high elf lord, I mean, I would still want to do this campaign. So, but the aim would be then to finish that campaign before the update and Norse come out and they add whatever, which is only like a month away. Well, what I've seen is they keep saying late May. I don't know exact date. So that's the problem, is like if they release more information, it might change. So the schedule might change to fit more in. I'm thinking about, for the meantime, like on a Sunday, having playing Warhammer on a Sunday, because I'm quite liking playing Stellaris on a Saturday afternoon. And then going later, and since Stellaris and Warhammer are two main series, it's like, well, you know, like, quite good for day stream and stuff. And I feel like I'm a bit done with. I might come back to They Are Billions, but I feel a bit done with it at the moment. The other option is playing something else until the patch comes out, not playing Warhammer at all. Maybe just filling in the extra time with more Stellaris or potentially something else. I don't know. I don't want to be halfway through a campaign when this next content drops, and then either carry on playing the campaign as with outdated stuff, or just abandoning the campaign altogether. So yeah, it's a bit weird actually. It threw me off. I was just thinking about when this. It's kind of thrown me how quickly the year's going, and it's like, oh, we're almost on May, and that's when the Norse are coming out. And I was looking into it because it's like, I wanted to say, well, if it was the first week of May, then yeah, sure, I totally wait. But I think Thrones of Britannia is coming out then. But as far as like Monday and Tuesday stream, part of me is like, well, maybe the viewership will be higher if once new content comes out. I don't know. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, that's just a bit of housekeeping. Wait, anybody has any comments, particularly I guess on YouTube, you can comment down below, and send me a tweet or anything. Anybody has any thoughts themselves? I've been having this whole schedule of like alternating days, and I don't know, it might be worth being not quite so rigid. I don't know. When I was first setting up a schedule, the other idea, instead of alternating days, or I think in my mind I was kind of like, well, we'll do, you know, Monday will be one game, each day will be a different game we come back to on a week by week. But the other side of me was like, well, why don't I just play nothing but Warhammer for a few weeks, and then nothing but Stellaris? And part of me was like, I don't know, that was the other way of doing it, and I think it's got, I don't know, I like varying up. I have enjoyed varying up more than I thought I would, because that's how I normally play. I normally play a game to death and then move on to the next one, and you know, I might come back and stuff. But anyway, I never really reminded myself where we got to. I believe the last thing we did, we fought this battle, and we once again took the High Elves capital, Technicus capital, which had moved to Fortress of Dawn after we took it from the one over here. Now they're doing their ritual. They've got 6 turns on now. I'm not sure how long it takes again for them to be able to do it, but yeah, that's saves us a lot of time. Now we can do our own ritual. I don't really want to yet. I mean, like, my main objectives have been conquering Lustria. I mean, it's like, well, I mean, I say we're getting there. Zlan Huapek, I mean, under the assumption that Zlan Huapek would confederate with us, which they really have. They haven't shown any signs, and not even like in a military alliance, which seems weird, even though they're properly trusted friends. So, I'm not sure. We may end up having to go to war with them eventually, but I want to take on Khalida. I think that's what we were kind of talking about before. Yeah, I think we kind of did our most of our turn. Yeah, we're going to send Mazdamundi around here. We took out Khalida's army herself. Then we're going to go around here, pick up these territories. We've got Hibiscus. Right, we took the Isle of the Crimson Skull. We'd already done that, right? So we've got Hibiscus, who is just picking up some of the islands, but then going to go take the Golden Colossus and start going through here. Oh, get that skull as well. And then we have, I can't remember his name, one Mekkel, who just colonised that world. That's why he's really weak. But he's going to go up to the foreign gates. There's a couple of Scarvets and characters who are coming up to meet him to go back in the army. They failed assassination attempts at one point. Then we're going to go into Dark Elf territory and take this settlement or raise it so that we stop their ritual from happening. That'll give us plenty of time. I mean, I don't know how long it is before they can do the ritual again after failing it, but they have to wait because they'll have until the end of the 16-turn period to take it back. So we'll have to keep the army around, make sure they can't do it. We'll raise some other ones. Hopefully,
serve me well.
Yeah, they're going down.
And I might be able to bestow the great king's favor unto you.
Annoyingly, I don't understand this. It's like, I see those negative modifiers for hero actions against Nagorond, but they're at war with Nagorond, so they don't like the fact that we're attacking Nagorond and stuff. Yet. And they're not going to like the fact that we're going after Core Liberus, so I don't know. In the long term, I was kind of hoping Kateb could be a long-term ally. It's been useful, for sure. Oh, man. In fact, we told him to go after this. He took this. So, in fact, they're already failing their ritual. Yeah. Dracula Spire lost. Fortress of Dawn lost. So soon Dark Elves can't take it back, but you know, we'll go up here and try and take this anyway. All of this is probably uninhabitable for us though, so apart from some bits up here, bizarrely, mountainous regions, so but we're not going to really bother with that. We'll just go sacking and raising. Although it does leave our home territory. We don't really have anybody here, so we don't have anybody left then to do our actual ritual and stuff. So it's one of the reasons why I do want to get those things done. Down in the Southlands area, now we've taken that temple, I think Groggar's army needs to recover. Oh, I've already got you recruiting some new units. Yeah, 4 turns, but you're going to kind of need that to replenish. And I think we actually lost a couple of Scarvets, I think. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done. Let me sorry, I haven't got my followers list out. So we'll have a... I think... Oh, I should have really checked who died. I think I was going to rename people. I don't know if after who... bit of strange... Oh, here we go, deaths. Oh, Brooks. Yeah, we get Brooks back in. And then we've got... I think we already named the character after Mandaful. I seem to remember that being a thing, or maybe I'm thinking of Manux. Yeah, Mandaful. I mean, he got assassinated quickly. But I think Bel Giovanni needs one. So we'll... we're going to want another Scarvet over here, and we'll... Oh, no. Rename. Brooks. Please. And yeah, we're going to have a Scarvet. Right. Quetzgar. We're just following this army. Not sure where it's going, but it might try to make landfall. It might try and come and take this city back. We'll have to see. Oh, Diabolus Burt. Okay. Probably our first character we got, I think, and a badass one at that. Alright, well, we'll have time to get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think I've ever run out of ammunition, but with him, but we'll get that. I could always get replenished troops. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Come and get that. Materials at sea. Oh, wow. Construction cost minus 30% for all buildings, all regions. Income from all buildings, all regions, plus 10%. Wow. We're getting to a point where we could consider another army, and I think I will consider it at some point, but we'll use the massive income for now to really do some upgrades. Minus 10%. Whoa! Man, that's a nice little combo for those two. Yeah, 1500 a time. That's great. Oh, hang on. Let me move my followers list now. Get out of here for now. Let's have a look. So we've got heroes mostly stealing research. We'll keep that topped up. Oh, excellent. Oh, yeah. Research rates increased by an additional 5%. Brilliant. I know that counts now, so next time we can actually get that turned into 35%. Ritual available. So at the moment as well, our ritual is Hexotl. Oh, I never did Fahuax, which is this one, and Zlatlan, which is over on the other side. Last time I did the ritual, they kind of totally ignored Zlatlan. Didn't send anybody over there, so I don't know. I don't know if we can actually rely on that happening. Obviously the final ritual, but I'm happy for now to just prevent these guys from... I know we could just wait to let them get to the final battle and defeat them there, and that's it, they're done. They can't, once they've lost the final battle. And from what I can tell, the final battle seems to be quite easy, at least from a attacker point of view, because well, if the Dark Elves did it, for example, we'd have a Skaven army, a High Elf army, and my army against one Dark Elf army. And AI is just not good enough. AI is just not good enough for that, I don't think. Weird, I kind of ended mid-turn. Oh, Quetzgar. I don't know why it's not giving me a notification. I'm going to go into ambush somewhere. Just so that... Is it? I think this is Tectus himself, actually. Yeah, just so he doesn't... whatever he decides to do, He's not going to know the army's there, and he might end up doing something else. Did we not? I know I wanted to get another Scarvet. Oh. Oh. I may have had, because when we had... Yeah, we're actually on our limits and everybody. We're actually at our limits, actually. We were over our limits for a while. I think we might have been over our limits with the Scarvets. Because of... I forget the word. Because of the Confederations. So that's why we can't recruit 2. We can only recruit the 1. Oh, that was it. I was sent in to Command Bulk to go and join that army. I remember. Right, let's have a look at some of these places. Now, we get lots of income here. Oh, we're already building income buildings here. Because, yeah, being a high elven colony, income from ports, 3% all regions. Oh, and income from ports in this region is plus 50%, so we'll have to get these upgraded. Right, let me have a really look to this. Oh, I guess I must have done. Yeah, that's good, yeah. Going for extra defense. Oh, I'm getting rid of the spawning pools, that's alright. I need to make more of an effort to get more of those. We should really, I need to have another look at the... Well, I've already done here. At the geomantic webs, make sure I'm getting them upgraded everywhere I can. Now, no. So we're wondering about like these things, like the can make movement range plus 50% for armies starting their turn in this region. Hero success chance. Now I don't know what kind of determines exactly how they're all spawned, the Chaos armies, but last time they were kind of here and then they worked their way up, and I think that is generally what happens. So I feel like Spectre Zuma is actually like a bit of a gateway through there, so I think it's worth upgrading. And you did. I know there's an achievement for getting a few of these in different places. Like that's the only part of me's thing is I don't get them. But if we're going to be ambushing and stuff, like here's a fairly good point. I think we kind of did it in this sort of territory as well. Not sure, right? But that's a lot. Oh, hang on, our money jump went down. It's a bit weird. I'm guessing it's it was just kind of auto-calculating stuff. Well, I don't know. It obviously was using outdated information, so we're not taking something into account. Right, there's just some random lords. See how tech's doing. I don't know if you can actually see this one. No, you probably can't. It's 319% research rate we've got at the moment. So we should hopefully get through these quite nicely. Right. End of turn, let's see what... I say see what happens. I don't think we're really waiting for... I mean, see what happens to what tech this army does. They're going back now. It's interesting. I'm not sure what to do with Quetzgar's army. Well, we've got these guys coming south. Why are you guys coming south? No, sod off. What do you want? I am trading with you, aren't I? No, I don't want a military alliance with you, Skaven filth. No, Tar. I kind of like very begrudgingly got trade with you. Oh, Cambria and Liberus were at war. Of course we've got Itza about as well. It's only Europec's losing loads. They've lost loads of their territory. They're like... They were just massive. I don't know what it's going to take for them to confederate with us. I mean, when we were playing in our Cleader campaign, they confederated with... Me and Itza were fighting a war against them. We basically had them beat. They didn't have that much territory left. A couple of annoying ones I wanted hold of, but they confederated with Hexor till then. I don't know. I was kind of hoping after this ritual they might. I'm not sure how long it's been. Oh, ow. He's back. I'm not sure how long it's been. Oh, I should have looked at the notifications. How long it had been for, since the last... ritual. So I thought there might have been a thing of like, oh, after the 4th ritual, they're more likely to confederate, or something to that effect. Was it? I'm strength rank 1, which is interesting. Sandhilbeck strength rank 10. I mean, they were down at 20 at one point, and they still didn't want to. Maybe, I don't know. I'm interested actually. Heroes of Strength, yes, and Nagaron's 2nd, Khemri, Lawmasters, Libras, Dune Kingdoms. It's really funny, I think this is really skewed the because the Dune Kingdoms get lots of armies, but often they're full of loads of cheap stuff. So I feel like that's they can be a bit misleading on here. Anyone else? Anyone we could trade with? No. I'm. Now we're going to want to make sure a lot of this is upgraded. Don't have to do it this instant actually, but yeah, let's go for it. Oh, it's only 650. Oh, everything's cheaper, isn't it? At the moment. Construction cost minus 34 buildings, all regions. Oh wow, that's not even the one. It's only for 5 turns. But there's normally something that makes the buildings take longer. That one doesn't even do that. I think that's a Lizardmen unique one though, rather than whatever we were doing. Oh, I can't select my army. Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully we'll get a few nice easy auto-resolves here. Oh, that was it. I was expecting something else to pop up. So like, okay. Oh, of course I won't gain experience because I'm full. I was thinking, well, actually this wasn't... Oh, we need more weapons, don't we? Oh, what's the Amulet of Itzel? Damage resistance. Sure. Sure. I think we got a bit of a problem with... I think we got armor. In fact, I might even go around... Yeah, we've got lots of spare armor. We don't have enough weapons. Sure, let's get the charge bonus with your stag would be good. It's like, I don't know, you just always say, oh, don't go back for that island, and we'll just go straight for the skull. Let's go for the skull. And then we'll consider going for that other island. Carnosaur pendant. Gives frenzy. Nice. Yeah, I guess this is going to be Cleda's army. I mean, Cleda won't be back yet, but... Are you quick on? Don't know. Oh, you're up this way. Okay. You've got that island to get. Divine Plaque of Protection. Ooh. Research rate plus 5%. I've got to make sure somebody has that. What type of an item is that? Oh, enchanted item. Cool. Oh god, even more money. Bonkers. I assumed that, sorry, a plaque, I would think it was ward save, missile resistance. I'm trying to think, is there anywhere we particularly want untainted? I don't think so, especially. He's not in an army at the moment. I think we were just kind of largely sending him north to go be a nuisance. Where's my... There he is. Yeah, you're on a cold one. I say, but I was going to get these two Scarvets in this army, I believe. Well, they were already in there. Until I got them killed. How are you doing on the steel technology front? I was going to see about blocking any armies that were coming over here, but we'll see. Well, we'll wait for armies to get closer. It'd be... Oh, I went to send a skink chief up here to start destroying the walls as well. Because then maybe Katep has an easier time of taking it or whatever. Because I can't keep all of the territories, so I mean it'd be good if we can get... Oh, P-Dogs, you're stealing tech. You would largely be in a scout for us, so I think. But yeah, let's just carry on. Stealing tech. You just build up the anti-turns we'll have the bonus for. Right, Lawyer was destroying walls and such. So we're going to send you over this way to see about starting destroying those, because we'll go for them. Quadgar's going to be like a few more turns, which is fine because I kind of want to stay here to... Oh, ow! Oh yeah, you were stealing technology. You can carry on doing that over there. Like Brooks. Oh, I might get you to go around and start assaulting the garrison and stuff. It's mainly to get you experience actually, because I really want to get these old on Carnosaurs. I don't know what this guy's doing. Part of me was thinking he was coming down to defend here, but it's like, is he just deciding to give up now? Could be. Oh good, we were redesigning this army to be more of a skink based army, another one, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, these guys are all going to be on stegodons or whatever, I think. I can't remember. I think one of them we actually made into another stealthy kind of guy. Yeah, I think it must be Corbinite. To, like, we can go with the other one, so maybe... I don't know, maybe I do want a couple of stegs, normal stegs. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this army. I mean, I could head down this way to help with these, but I think I'm just going to stick them in a position like up here, protecting our northern, well, one protecting our northern border, but also kind of just getting into a position ready to start the war on Khemri. It's going to be a little while. We'll wait for Kroggar to be in a position to do that as well. But we'll also kind of keep an eye on there. We've got 2 rights available. Well, nice to have that one in our pocket. For when we want to. Big hairy boss. How many turns of that you got? 5. Oh, no, we'll do it again though, because you got the 5% bonus last time. Ah, you failed though. You have gone up. Cool. Don't worry about the Vortex. Surely I haven't moved everyone. I guess half of it is we're just picking up islands. No, we're moving people into position of attack, but we're kind of waiting. Green Bean, what have we got you doing? You're kind of exploring, right? While at the same time also stealing tech. Ah, did you not? Yeah, it's weird. Very weird. The whole moving on to a thing. Oh, he's got 8 turns. Let's go and spend this money. We're rich. I'm sure I've got priorities all over the place. How's Vahuex doing? Hang on. Actually, out of curiosity, John Confederation is obviously low. I'm just wondering what would happen if I offered you all my money. Nope, no even kind of a budge. You would consider you have a moderate chance of accepting a defensive alliance. Wow. Oh, you're crazy, man. Bonkers. Really is. It's like this is all low. Low. And then what? The maximum is moderate. Wow. I mean, part of me thinks it's worth it. Because, like, getting one of those things will tip the ball rolling in a direction where they might... I don't know. Don't know. It's not like they're not bloody trusted friends already. They're my bestest friends. They like me more than anybody else in the world. Ah, bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. Let's have a look. Right, let's get you upgraded for sure. Get you fixed. Get you upgraded too. Yeah, I think I'll get Spectre Zuma to get the fully upgraded walls, because kind of Don't know about the Wellsprings. I kind of feel like I should. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We always kind of thought... Oh, well, I always kind of thought they wouldn't attack us in that direction, but... They might. What's this add? It'd be an extra 10%, which would be 200 in the end. Yeah, because we currently get about 2,000. That was the end up giving us an extra 200. I mean, it stacks with other bits and pieces, but yeah, we're better off getting this, because if we get that, it will stack with some of the other things we're getting percentage bonuses, like the geomantic web. What else can we get in Spectre Zuma? Oh, let's get a underground lagoon. Yeah, because we want to really build one of these everywhere so we can get more Scarvex. Especially because we're at our limit. Income from all buildings. Whereas that increases our recruitment rank for stuff. Oh, it's only in the local area though. Post-battle loot. I mean, both of these will give us more access to more skink priests, which is fine. What's the percentage that goes up to? 12%. I don't know. It's a short answer. Let's go with this one. I don't know. I know post-battle loot could be. Oh, I don't know. Ziggurat. Let's get you upgraded. Oh, let's get a skink building over here. We've already got a bunch of money buildings there. Public order good? Is it? Yeah. Public order is very good. Okay, let's get another skink building so we can get more chiefs. Let's get you upgraded. Yeah, we've got both of these here. Well, it doesn't take long for your money to go down, does it? Well, we might as well get some more resources here, I guess. Well, I mean, well, unless we go for growth. Geomantic web. We should get the geomantic web, shouldn't we? Yeah, we'll start on the geomantic web. Because hopefully it won't take that long before we take the Citadel of Dusk as well. I'm assuming we're going to steamroll through Thingy's land. Man, there's a lot to do over here. And there we go, that'll do. Oop, sorry. Oh, he just disappeared. I was thinking he hasn't gone very far. So I was expecting them to turn around and just come back again, changing their minds. Army 1 is there coming down to fairly slow. He means to go and have a look, see actually where they're heading, because I guess it's hidden. Might be coming down the Vampire Coast, sort of thing, to, I don't know, attack Liberus? Maybe, I don't know who they're at war with. Or, they are... potentially going after the city we've already taken out, the High Elf capital, because that's where they kind of sent an army down there to try and disrupt their ritual. Possibly. I'm not sure. But we've already taken it, so I don't know what that means particularly. Don't know, I haven't really had to deal with the Black Ark so much. We didn't have to in the last, when we were playing as Khalida. And it didn't seem to have much troops with them. I mean, they're more of obviously a support thing. Ooh, more research. Let's go and have a look at more research. We're up to 325%. Should get determining the great plan. I kind of want to fill some of these bits in. I really should just go through these. Very early on we managed to get like recruiting like Temple Guard and stuff that were at rank 9 right from the off, and we haven't really... I mean, the main problem is our recruitment area doesn't all belong to us, so we can't get a commandment there, which is really annoying. Ah, Super Camp Master. You were destroying walls and stuff as well. Mandeful. Oh, I think you were stealing tech from the Tomb Kings. From the from Followers of the Cash. Yeah, we'll get you going with magic more. I think I was going to stick you in Slackwa for now. I'm just thinking, is there somebody else called Slackwa? Slack Slam, maybe I'm getting that confused. Slanksler. Yeah, well, what the hell, I'm getting confused between all these names. Oh, lots of upgrading to do. Otaka is actually looks smaller than the other ones. I don't know, it's just my imagination. Come on then, let's get your walls and your... Well, we should get that upgraded. 900? Wow. Oh, you've got stone here. Not stone, but like marble, which reduces construction cost by 30, and that adds to 30. On a no, not Khalida campaign, but when I briefly had a go on Khalida and Mortal Empires, I managed to get some buildings for free by being able to stack some of those bonuses, because the percentages do add up, and if you get to 100% discount, you do get buildings for free, which was kind of nuts. No, Templar Skulls. Let's get the Geomantic Web up. And... yeah. I should have really waited until I moved my other lords and stuff. I normally do. I normally spend the money at the end. Captain Flint. Well, we'll go for this. Agreed to leadership. Sure. And then not sure what. Chotek. Look, we might have to fight this. Oh, no. We just ought to resolve this. No pop-ups or anything. What about post-battle loot? Is that not... Did I don't know. Scorpion Coast. I'm gonna... We need the growth back up, don't we? I mean, that's not a tell, will be... Well... But no, I'm gonna get rid of this for now. I want to stick a geomantic web in or something. T-Rex. Blade Master. Sure. I mean, we're just going through them. Doesn't entirely bother me what order. Lord no move. Hibiscus. Where do I get on land over here? I just come and get this one. Just this one. And then we'll not quite in range. Then we'll get on land and then we'll go about conquering all these places, or at least trying to. Success. Right, I'll send him next to see where that army went. Might be headed north to us, or I don't know. One Meckle. Yay, bonus experience. I guess we haven't really formed many battles of review for a while. Oh no, I think our last few points were all going up to focus of mysteries, so we haven't really had to think about what. I'm gonna go with improving the Tempest because we find Dark Elves and they have dragons.
Talk. Yes. Talk.
Hero not move. Green bean. I've still got 7 turns, right? Nah, I should have just carry on getting exploring. I think I was prompted to explore because there was somebody with strength rank 2 or 3 or something like that who wasn't showing up on the list, and it confused me. I thought, well, who have we not met? But I think it must be one of the Chaos factions that don't appear up in the diplomacy. But I didn't think they were actually given a rank when it didn't appear in that. But hero not moved. Right, I can't really do anything there, can I? Still tech, let's increase your block army. There's a Chaos army coming as well. We'll move to a different city and start. We'll keep an eye out for any... Yeah, this army might get hammered, like... Got the High Elves here, the Chaos army comes in, and hopefully they kind of go in one after the other. It will weigh them down, slowly take them down. You haven't taken that back, have you? Nope. Hey, P-Dogs. Yeah. Let's give you a Stegodon. Who doesn't want a Stegodon to ride around on? Music's getting quite ominous. I don't remember it being like that. Scraggle. Yeah, let's just... Oh, I did not mean to skip you. And skip you. I'll have a look at a minute. Brooks. Oh, no, I'm going to send you around there, get you to Assault Garrison, get a bit of extra XP. Nowhere near as useful until you can, until you, get your Carnosaur. Son, I already moved you. Oh yeah, Super Cat Master. Oh, gold. Let's improve the gold. Oh, upkeep for Temple Guard Cauldrons, all armies. Oh, and hero crew rank +1 for Saurus Scarvets. Ah. So I'm sure that's not the only gold mine we've got, but I didn't realise. I hadn't noticed that was a thing. Well, I probably did at the time. But there seems to be lots of things that improve, like your skinks. But I mean, you get these buildings that improve your skinks recruitment ranks, but there's no kind of equivalent for the Scarvets. Well, there must be something because we recruited them at level 3. I guess it must have been the gold mines. I don't think there was something else, something more generic that gave us hero recruitment rank, but not just for them. Hey, it's Laxlan. Well, yeah, you're gonna get to go. Okay, we'll get that. Apparently, for 200 gold, I can get something. I can get a growth building. How is my geomantic web looking? Oh, okay. Well, that's because it's allied, so we need to improve their ear. And yeah, these could all be upgraded. Okay, cool. So kind of, I guess it wasn't until we took this one, it connected to one in the north. Not that that strictly matters. Anyway, yeah, and it's done. Not annoying thing, I guess, because we haven't got any kind of alliance with Land Europec, we don't get to see what their units do. So I can't get a heads up if again, an army gets destroyed, because now obviously their strength rank goes down when they lose an army. But one of the things I noticed before that, the strength rank goes down, but it's taken that long to build it back up again. Oh, generally speaking, anyway. Once again, I didn't look to see what the Dark Elves are doing. Or just didn't have a look to try and figure out what they're doing.